Tonight at 10, a national debate taking hold in communities across the country hits home tonight for one East Tennessee community of less than 3,000 residents. Tonight, the town of Vonore in Monroe County spent roughly an hour talking about new regulations for data centers, following in the footsteps of several other East Tennessee leaders, including in Knox County and the city of Rocky Top. The website Data Center Map lists at least 2 right here in Knoxville and 10 in the surrounding area. The site dates back to 2007 and tracks data centers across the country. When you break it down, a data center is a large building filled with rows of computer servers that store and process huge amounts of digital information, from streaming services and online banking systems to AI models. And because they run all day, every day, they need constant electricity and heavy cooling systems to keep them from overheating, causing concern for some residents over land, water, and energy use. For some neighbors in communities like Vonore, they say they want to take steps now before any data centers try to move into their area. Reporter Alana Mutnick explains what's driving the conversation and what this could mean for residents.
The rapid growth of data centers across the country has local governments looking into new zoning rules. Tuesday night, leaders in Vonore, a community of roughly 2,000 people, talked about adding new standards when it comes to data centers.
The amount of water and electricity that these data centers use is certainly a major concern.
Concerns surrounding future data centers in East Tennessee. Vonore Mayor John Hammondtree says it's a conversation that could bring change.
Just to gather community support for or against, and I think it was very obvious it's against.
Roughly 24 people gathered in Vonore. Not one in attendance was in favor of data centers coming to the area.
Higher the electric bill, your water getting contaminated or not cleaned properly, but there are some other questionable things like adding a whole bunch of gas turbines.
No data centers, period. No matter what buffers we put on them, they're going to follow, they're going to comply, but they're still going to do the damage.
Commissioners and the community talked about other ordinance changes being made throughout the state. The Vonore community says they don't want any of it.
After 3 to 5 years, you're just going to have this monstrosity sitting in your town, and Google or some big tech company's probably not going to sell you the land back. They don't have to care about us. They don't have to look at us every day. They don't have to see our water tables drying up. They don't have to see us and our animals getting sick. They don't care.
City leaders showed they do care about residents' concerns, and they are listening.
I don't know that we know enough about these things, the harm that may be produced by them, and just trying to keep everyone safe.
Planning commissioners have not yet made any ordinance changes, but are encouraging the community to bring these same concerns to City Council next week. Reporting in Monroe County, I'm Alana Mutnick.
Vonore City Council meets next Tuesday at 6 p.m. City leaders say this is a topic they will continue to discuss. And next week, Vonore may see some ordinance changes following that meeting.